I'm John Griswold with Griswold Cattle from Stillwater, Oklahoma, and welcome to our barns. When Jeannie and I were designing this, we wanted somewhere where people could come in and feel welcome. So we built this room. We thought it was too big when we first did it, but now it really works good. Macy sets her table up here to register buyers. This room, we called it our conference room, and we didn't think we'd use it that much, but we actually use it quite a bit for different things, especially putting the sale orders together. And then we have a kitchen. This is where we get everything ready for the sale. We really try to feed our people that come to the sales really good, and we usually cook outside this door. We got to figuring we were spending $4,000 or $5,000 a month in semen storage at different collection centers. Our bull deal was starting to get going. We're like, we can make a payment on a building for what we're just spending in storage. So we bought the first semen tank, but now we got 3 of those big tanks, and this is where we do all the shipping. Those tanks hold about 100,000 units a tank. So this is how we really justified paying for the building between this and the sales stuff. We always had a big, huge tent here for the show heifers. I mean, it was just a get me by deal till we could build this barn. It works super good for the sale. The guys will be rinsing and clipping over on this side. We tie them over here. You know, if I was giving anybody advice on building a barn, I'd be like, build it bigger than you think, because you're always gonna use the room. We put 2 head in these pens and tie them up. People can walk in. If they wanna see them loose, we can let them out. These are all WW panels we bought when we built this. We think they're one of the best brands. They're stout. This is the wash rack down here. You know, we like a smooth front so they can't get their legs caught the first time they'll go on the wash rack. Sometimes they'll lunge. And we wanted it open for the summer. We can close this whole barn in, so if it's super cold on sale day, we got 10 or 12 roll-up doors, so we can really adjust the temperature in here for the sale. And then this is where we can drive the truck and trailer in when we're going to a show, and we can load cattle here. So building this barn was huge for being prepared for the storm. You could have all your little heifers in there if the weather was that bad. And then for the sale, a lot of times right here, we'll have our display bulls tied along those panels right there that we're gonna take to Denver. We can hold about 10 head before they hit the ring. So this is just sucker rod, 2 3/8 pipe. We added this. This is just plexiglass, so when they're coming in here, they're not blowing the shavings up on the crowd. I think what added the final touch to this barn is when we put those top rails in. People love going on them. I think it's important to have sale runs that are made out of hot wire if you possibly can. When you get them in solid pipe, I just don't think they look as good in solid pipe as they do in hot wire. Of course, you gotta have the solid pipe when you're running them in, but when they're out where people look at them, if you can do it out of hot wire, it's a lot better. We love those tire tanks. You can hold a lot of water. A lot of cattle can drink out of them. I think our runs are like 6-barb continuous fence with a 2 7/8 on top. Well, this is my dad right here and my grandpa. And he's the one that always, you know, got us involved, and we were a big part of what they did. There's my dad, and my grandpa, and all his wife, are my grandma Dolores, my mom, and then those are the rest of Dad's siblings. Look, here's Jeannie's family. So we got, you know, they've been in the cow business forever. We've been in the cow business forever. And now we came together, and it's just like our kids gotta be involved in cattle, at least a little bit, because they got it on both sides of the pedigree for generations on both sides. It's always been family, and it looks like it's gonna continue to be family the way the kids seem like they're involved in it. I'm John Griswold with Griswold Cattle, and thank you for visiting our barns.